No, we got guys from Mississippi, Maryland, Texas, Alaska, Vancouver, Minnesota, Washington State, Wyoming. Yeah. So guess what they're getting treated to tonight? California, tri-tip. Oh yeah, and Linguiça.
Sean, what's the most tri-tips you've ever done?
Me and a group of guys did 800 for a fundraiser for a girl that had cancer. Yeah, we raised over $40,000 for her. Yeah, pretty cool. I did the NRA dinner for I don't know how many years in Merced, California. I don't know, probably 6 years. I think we fed 650 people.
Why do you do it?
Huh?
Why do you do it?
I never went after it to make money. Like I always kind of went after it to, you know, that's what friends do. My thing is good food and good people, you know, and the joy of the hunt.
Coffee will never go wasted by any means. You got me 2 pork chops. Yeah, I think I grabbed.
What draws you to hunting particularly?
Well, being outdoors, just in general. If I can get out, like I didn't take a shot with my bow today, but I took probably 50 to 70 pictures with my camera and hiked all over and went all over, and just being outside, it's beautiful areas. Some spectacular rock formations, rolling hills, deep valleys that don't even look like they're valleys. There's like all kinds of different sorts of terrain here, and heavy brush down by the washes. So the deer and the javelina can definitely hide down in there. There's no problem with that. But yeah, it's a really cool area.
I've seen too many guys as they get older and, you know, and give up their hobbies, you know, start having back issues and health issues and family issues. But like my wife knows, she knows if I take off for a week and go hunting, I come back in a lot better mood, you know, because I got that out. You get that out. It's that call of, you know, just being out here, chasing animals, testing your skills, hunting. A lot of them hunt because, you know, they want that on the wall. I can go with or without killing something. That's not. I like the hunt. I like the you know, the camp life. I like having those guys that come into camp for your brother or whoever and have a great time, you know, and make it, you know, enjoyable for them. Just because it's hard. It's hard to go out and do a DIY and do all that all the time by yourself, because a lot of these guys don't have the opportunity, or they're really short on time. They want a great hunt, great food, get a good animal, and be able to take that opportunity with the time that they are given and be successful.
There for a while, then I was like, all right, we'll get the food out, get the waters out.
Yeah, exactly.
But like we were hanging out. He's like, how long? I was like, how long do you normally have to do this? I was like, oh, like normally like an hour, maybe 2.
That's what I was.
Out 3 hours hit. I'm like, well, this is officially the longest I've had to do this.
Yeah, exactly.
And then like about 4 o'clock rolls around. I'm like, well, Keith, I got good news and bad news. We only got 2 hours left.
Yeah.
Oh,
But about like 15 minutes later, I texted Ryan. I'm like, he's up.
He's up. That's what
Yeah. That situation right there, I was like, Ryan, pay attention, because when you go out there and you're like, it'll be pretty quick, and you sit 7 hours. Chad's brother Colt got like heat exhaustion, dehydrated. He had to get like rescued off the top of a mountain. Yeah, and because he didn't bring anything. He didn't bring water, didn't have shade. Like when you go after a bedded deer, it's like,
Bring bedded yet.
He wasn't even bedded when they headed out.
that's
he wasn't
more
bedded.
dangerous. Yeah, 'cause
That's
you're like,
why
let's do
Keith's like, should I bring my pack? I'm like, absolutely.
Yeah. You might be my favorite buck this year.
This looks.
I
Just like,
love how he just gnarly, man. Congrats, Keith.
Well,
that's a really big
7.5 hours of patience.
Yeah.
But he was waiting to fly on this little plane. He was hammering this Domino's pizza. And I'm like, that's kind of crazy, you know what I mean? I'm like, Gosh, what a goofball. He's like this big old huge guy.
He's like
you know?
6'4",
Yeah.
320 pounds.
Yeah, he's got every he's got every old injury you can name. So I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be a little handful for Gary. Gary kills on day one because he does that almost every time now. But the guy goes hardcore gluten free on Gary. He said, he wouldn't eat any, and I'm like, and we combine stories. I'm like, wait. My guy saw him eating a Domino's pizza the day before the hunt, like a full tilt, like
Large.
a large, like hand tossed pizza. But he comes out to camp, all of a sudden he's gluten free. Like,
I'm off of sugar. You guys are getting me back on sugar. I never eat sugar. I don't eat carbs.
He had one of the liter Pepsis in the air taxi. Like, you don't just order like a Coke you order a liter and a large Pepsi, and they had it delivered to, like Domino's delivered it to. I'm like, this is what we deal with insane people sometimes. Like, it's insanity. You're out in the middle of nowhere and you've got like great food, but you're going gluten free and sugar free. It doesn't make any sense.
No, he's still eating and he's just complaining about it.
Yeah.
As he's like going through his like 4th granola bar in a row. Yeah, you guys I haven't been off carbs and sugar, so you guys are tearing me up. Why doesn't Eric remember what I eat? I'm like, why would anybody remember what you eat?
Yeah.
Big old noggin on him.
He's got a huge head,
Yeah, he
dude.
does.
Alex is on my shoulder and I shoot it. It goes all the way from there.
I was born on the day man walked on the moon.
69.
Yeah, 69.
July 19, 1969.
My little sister's age.
I don't remember it. I got proof.